What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Spare Change. Today we've got 310 To Yuma on 4K Blu-ray disc. I'm not going to get too much into the film itself. I'm going to talk about the audio and video quality. But first, let's unbox this thing and see what we get inside. Packaging includes slipcase with matching case artwork, standard Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, and digital download code. Alright guys, I just got done watching the film. Now for some quick tech specs. This movie is a catalog title, came out in 2007. The film was shot in 35mm, and it's also rated R. The film is 2 hours and 2 minutes long, 122 minutes. Aspect ratio is 2:1, so if you're watching this on a TV screen, you're going to get the letterboxing on the top and the bottom. For those with scope screens, projectors, you guys are good to go there. Now, is there an increase over the standard Blu-ray? Right off the bat, it was very hard to tell. I had to bounce back and forth between Blu-ray and 4K disc. There are many scenes where there was a slight increase in detail and in resolution. Some shots of facial features, some shots of textures and clothing. You could tell there's a definite increase there. Other times and other shots, facial features, they seemed a bit blurry. I don't know why. I think there might be some kind of noise reduction going on here, which is softening the image a bit. But there are many instances where the actual standard Blu-ray actually looked better than the 4K Blu-ray, which I found very surprising. There's also some haloing around some images, so I'm thinking maybe they're softening the image a bit because this film was shot in 35mm, so there is a bit of grain in it. I found a lot more grain to be present on the standard Blu-ray than on the 4K Blu-ray. So I'm thinking they must be softening the image somehow, maybe to make it look a bit cleaner for the 4K, but overall picture quality tends to suffer because of that. Like I said, it's not a complete loss. There are some scenes that do benefit from 4K, close-up shots. There are those few close-up shots. Better textures in some of the backgrounds, and some of the wooden areas, such as in the cabin. Better detail there in some of the mountain scenery. Now, the most notable improvement is going to be with the HDR. There are some scenes with good specular highlights, such as the sun shining, beaming off of actors' clothing, off of faces, off of mountaintops. Slight increase in shadow detail. Not too much, just very slight. You'd really have to go back and forth between the two to really notice it. Now that this film is done in HDR, you could tell colors are definitely richer. There's an overall warmer tone to the film. The 2K version is a bit colder looking, a bit duller looking. Here everything's kind of orangey, kind of reddish. It kind of matches the landscape more. Since they are in Mexico, it does feel like it's warmer outside, a bit hotter. So that warmer overtone overall definitely helped this movie and definitely helped the look of this movie as well. So picture quality, like I said, not a major increase over the standard Blu-ray. HDR does add a little bit to it. Not so much that I would go out and buy this if you already own the standard Blu-ray. So this may be a pass. But for audio quality, the original Blu-ray disc came in 7.1 PCM, lossless audio. The 4K version comes in DTS-X, immersive audio. This is where that improvement really shines, is with the audio. The lossless track on the standard Blu-ray was very good as it was. Now with the DTS mix, I mean, the whole movie just opens up. Much wider soundstage, especially with the overheads. Right off the bat, the musical score just hits. It spreads throughout the whole entire front soundstage, all the way to the sides, even up to the ceiling speakers. So very immersive right off the bat. The new mix sounds great. Some couple of standout scenes. Obviously, are going to be the shootout scenes, especially in the last scene where that train is coming in from the left side of the screen. You can hear it as it gets closer and closer. It actually sounds like there's a train in the living room. Very good bass, especially during gunfire scenes. You can hear bullets ricocheting back and forth, gunfire from everywhere, from every angle of the room. Bullets flying overhead, from the left, from the right of you, up from the mountains. You can hear sharpshooters shooting from over there. So very good increase in audio quality overall. So if you're going to pick up this disc for any reason at all, it would have to be for the DTS-X mix. Now, is this disc a worthy upgrade over the standard 2K Blu-ray? For me, no. I'm going to say definitely not. Very slight increase even with HDR active. For picture quality, I'm going to rate this thing as 6. I mean, there were some scenes that were sharp. Some scenes are actually definitely softer than the standard Blu-ray. So low marks for that. I'd actually probably prefer to watch the standard Blu-ray. Audio quality, definite increase there. Audio quality, I'm going to give this thing a solid 8. Much better than the lossless 7.1 track. Way more immersive, better extension, better soundstage, just better overall audio quality on this. Now, is this movie safe for kids? No, it's not. It's rated R. A lot of violence, people getting shot up, people getting killed. What more do I gotta say? It's a cowboy movie. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, follow us on social media, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys again in the next video.